Hello everyone, today I'm back in Gun World Gun Disassembly, and today we are doing a CZ-75. As you can see, I've managed to gather some more experience and I've purchased this beautiful handgun. Now, as you may know, this is actually quite a well-known pistol, of course, developed by CZ. It is a very cool firearm. I haven't really had any first-hand experience with one. I've seen one in videos. It has this very interesting slide inside of the frame action thing. So let's just go ahead and jump into the field strip and we'll talk a little bit about it. So basically, overall design is 9mm pistol with a double stack magazine, a very modern design. It has a full steel construction. So let's see how we can disassemble this thing. So mag goes out first. I think it does have like the basic Browning system, as pretty much all modern pistols do. So as you can see, it's got this pin here, and just like a 1911 that comes out, but we don't have to mess with the muzzle. The slide just comes right off. Very cool. And then the spring, and there you can see the barrel with the basic Browning pattern system. Okay, that's cool. Fairly standard slide. Firing pin, it is hammer fired. It does lock up top on the slide. It's got this lock-in surfaces, just like the 1911. That differs it from like more modern like polymer pistols, which lock on the actual barrel hood or whatever it's called. Like up here with where the eject port is, right on top of the pistol. This looks just like the 1911. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then the frame, if I can get it in the frame, actually looks fairly standard. There's a little bit of a serration on the front of the trigger guard for your offhand finger. That's interesting. Other than that, looks pretty standard. So let's go ahead and put this thing back together. So barrel goes in the slide first of all, and then the spring goes on the guide rod. That goes all goes in there, and then the whole slide just goes right on top of the frame with the pin, which just goes in. That's pretty much it, except of course for the mag. Very interesting. Okay. Right. So let's do disassembly now. I am intrigued by this pistol. Right. So mag goes out first of all. We have to click down on the bottom. These grips are very interesting. They are sort of distinct. Let's undo the mag first of all. Okay, now we can move on to the actual pistol. Right, so let's field strip it first. This comes out, and we'll be able to take a look at how the slide rides inside of the frame. So as you can see, the slide has the guide rails basically on the outside. There are these lines that go all the way from pretty much the front to the back of the slide, and it rides in the grooves in the frame that you can see, and that actually is beneficial in some ways, but also detrimental in other ways. For example, it is beneficial in that you get a very accurate pistol, because pretty much the whole slide is has got rails supporting it. I'm just disassembling the slide, by the way, as I'm talking. This is all fairly standard stuff. So anyway, that makes it quite accurate, but it is also problematic in that you don't get a lot of surface to rack the slide on the back. As you can see, the serrations are quite small because only this part of the slide is actually accessible to your hands, so that makes it quite a bit harder to rack, for example, if it's a bit wet or you don't have dry hands or something. So that could be a detriment. But anyway, let's disassemble this thing. I've done the whole slide while I was talking. This is fairly standard 1911 like stuff. As you can see, it's got this sort of safety on the side. Okay, and then we should be getting the mag release. Oh no, let's get the grips off first of all. And this one here as well. Okay. They don't come off apparently. Oh, they do. Okay, fine. There we go. Perfect. And then we've got... Oh, this is like a whole fire control group, basically. Almost. It's just one unit. That's pretty cool. That makes it a bit more convenient. And then, let's see. Does the hammer come out? No. Probably need to take some pins off. No. No. Okay, let's go to this side. No. Let's change the angle here. This spring probably should come out. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. And then this is also a part. That's like a... Is that a flat spring or is it just a separator? I think that's just like a separator between the spring and the mag, so you don't like hit the spring while you insert the mag violently. Okay, so this is standard hammer with the tail for the spring. Okay, that's pretty interesting. And then we've got the whole trigger assembly should come out. Oh, it comes out as a whole. That's nice. It's got a pin there and then a pin here, and then the yoke comes out as well. And there's some other stuff in there. There's a screw in there for whatever that is. Not sure what it is. Some sort of spring of some description. And then the mag release. Oh, that's probably just for the mag release. Like a spring for the mag release, I guess. And then we've got another pin on this side, which is just a spring. I guess that's for the disassembly pin. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let's assemble this thing back together. Alright, this thing is quite simple. It's not very complex. Now watch me struggle with it. Okay, so let's put the small springs in first, because they will definitely screw me over if I don't do that. So these... Oh, actually, this goes in first. And then these springs with their screw. That's kind of unusual. That it's just like a screw on the bottom of the frame. Anyway, so we've got the trigger that goes together like a so, and goes in there with its pin. Okay, that's pretty nice. And then we've got some other bits and bobs, I guess. This separator, no, actually this doesn't go in first. Let's see what goes in first. I would say I don't know. Let's see, does the... Oh, so the hammer comes together. with its tail, and that probably goes in. Yeah, there we go. And then probably the separator, and after that it's gonna be the spring, obviously, but maybe not. Okay, fine. Maybe like this unit. Yep, that goes in. And then we've got this safety selector. Okay, and then the hammer pin goes in. Nice. And then the spring should go in. Very nice. Okay. Now we should be able to put on the grip sides, I guess, with their screws. And there's another one here. Perfect. Okay, so that's pretty much all for our frame. Let's put the mag back together. Okay. Right, and then we're gonna have to do the slide. So front side goes on, and then we've got the rear of the slide. So we've got the extractor. It's got the spring thing. And then we've got rear side, because why not? We've got this thing, which is, I don't know what that is. I think that's like a, what is it actually? Firing pin block stop. Okay, interesting. Not sure what that's for. Right, and then the firing pin with its roll pin. Nice. Okay, and then we can put this thing all back together with the spring and all. Alright, and then the slide goes on. Nice. With the little pin and also with the mag. Sweet. Okay. We have one assembled CZ-75. Nice. Okay. That's pretty cool. So, I guess we can do some operation as well. To see just how this thing works. Alright. And also observe it a bit more. So, as you can see, it has a sort of anti-glare rib on the top of the slide. That's so the light doesn't reflect weirdly into the sides, into the side picture. It does work. As I said before, it is hammer fired. Nice, that's pretty cool. Let's go for slow. It should operate the same as a 1911, pretty much, and it does. Here you can nicely see the slide. The slide going. Oh Jesus, that's a big flash, going inside of the frame. That's pretty cool. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's do some X-ray. And also, nice. Okay. Sweet. Nice. This is pretty cool. And last round in the chamber. Nice. Okay. Locks open. That's nice. Right. Let's take a look at a cutaway as well. That's pretty cool. It has the same sort of ramp system as the 1911 right here on the attached to the barrel, as you can see. That's pretty cool. Some guns actually have. Wait, does the 1911 have an attached ramp? I think it does, but maybe not. Don't quote me on that. Because some guns, I think maybe the 1911 doesn't not have that actually, because I think some guns have had problems in the past when they used a part of the frame basically as the ramp. They didn't have it incorporated into the barrel, so it wasn't made out of steel. In some cases, when the frame was actually made out of alloy to make it lighter, and then the repeated sort of firing sort of wore out the frame, or the part where the ramp was, because obviously the bullets would be scraping along that part, and because it wasn't steel, it was more prone to deformation and erosion, I guess. This is pretty cool. Alright. This is interesting. Oh, of course it's open. Let's just reload it. Here you can see the nice lock with the 2 locking lugs on top of the barrel. That's pretty cool. And then if you go slow, 50, you can see how it unlocks when the whole thing goes back. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Nice. Okay, what else do we have to do? Unload it. Okay, what does that mean? Who knows? Oh, unload. Okay, that means rack the slide. It doesn't actually mean unload, because as soon as you let off the slide, it's just gonna reload itself. It is an auto loader for a reason. Okay, and then try the safety, and also get rid of the cutaway, shall we? Okay, safety works. It's pretty cool. Can we lock the slide? Am I fast enough? Probably not. Fine, whatever. So yeah, pretty much the CZ-75. Did I show you the side picture? Here it is. If I can get it, yeah. Almost. Oh god, this mouse is so sensitive in this game for some reason. Come on. I can't even. Somewhat. There you go. It's just the 3-dot sight. It's pretty nice sights actually. They seem to be night sights as well, so that's pretty cool. Can I change the grips? Don't think I can. Well, that's a thing anyway. I think we're gonna pretty much stop it here for today. So this was a nice look into the CZ-75. It's like a modernized 911 slash like John Browning operating system, with a double stack mag, and produced by CZ, and with a different take a little bit. Kinda cool. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked it, you can press the like button and subscribe to my channel. You can also check out my other videos, and I will see you next time.